Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing a couple recipes that I like to put together, especially this time of year, as we're headed into the colder months. I'll also be doing a quick declutter of our coat closet. I hope you enjoy this video, get lots of homemaking motivation, and a couple delicious, healthy recipes for the winter months. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it more than I could tell you. To start us off, I'm going to be making a granola recipe. This recipe is incredibly easy. The ingredients I always have on hand. I don't put this together very often, but I think I'm gonna have to put it into my regular routine, as it is so quick and easy to make and so much better than store-bought. I'll leave the recipe in the description bar below if you're interested in trying it for yourself. It is just oats, coconut oil, maple syrup, vanilla extract, and some cinnamon, like I showed you in the clip right before this. It also in the recipe calls for nuts and a few other ingredients that I don't always have on hand and I like to leave out because I feel like this base of granola is so nice to just have on hand, and then every day you can switch up what you add to it. So if you like nuts, like walnuts, any kind of nut, you can add that in. Or if you want it to be chocolate chips, add in some coconut oil or flaxseed, whatever your heart desires. And then, like I said, you can switch it up every single day too. I have been making this granola for quite some time now. Whenever we have a brunch to go to, this is typically what I bring. I'll bring this granola with yogurt and a whole bunch of fruit, so everybody can just make yogurt parfaits. I always get lots of questions on how I make the granola, and people are always asking me to send them this recipe. So I hope you definitely try it out. Welcome to my channel if this is your first time stopping by. On my channel you'll find lots of homemaking, motivational videos, tons of cleaning, a little bit of cooking. I do try to share some recipes here and there. I don't think I'm the best cook, so I do find recipes a lot on Pinterest and typically do follow recipes the whole way through, as cooking is not my strong suit. I am definitely more of a cleaner. I feel like you're either one or the other, a cooker or a cleaner. Leave a comment down below letting me know which you think is you. Do you prefer doing the cooking, or would you much rather do the cleaning? I would much rather do the cleaning. So most of the content on my channel is cleaning, but homemaking involves cooking as well. And it's something that I want to get good at. It's something that is so important for your family, to have home-cooked meals with wholesome, good ingredients. I want my son, who is 2, to have delicious meals that he enjoys and to be able to grow and develop to the best that he can with good ingredients. So in this season, I'm really trying hard to do more homemade things, cook dinners that involve a lot more protein and healthy vegetables and healthy nutrients. And I would love to share that with you all as well. Are those things that you're interested in, or are you a lot more interested in the cleaning? For me, I'm pretty interested in both. I feel like homemaking as a whole involves cleaning and cooking. But I know that's not the case for everybody. And I'd love to know what your opinion is on that and what you'd like to see from me. This second recipe involves turmeric, ginger, honey. We always buy a local honey. I don't know what happened to the packaging on this. and vanilla. Maybe it came without packaging, but most of our local honey does have like a little sticker on the front of the bottle. So this one's just plain, which was fine and good for this video, I guess, right? But I do prefer to buy a local honey and encourage you to buy a local honey as well, because honey is like a natural antibiotic. The bees make the honey, and the bees are in the environment in like getting the nutrients from flowers and the environment that you're in. So if you are consuming a local honey, it's going to better help you and your immune system, especially if you have allergies, which is pretty typical for my area. I live in Massachusetts, and to have seasonal allergies is kind of not unheard of. I feel like I know more people who have seasonal allergies than don't. So consuming honey on a regular basis is really helpful, because it's just like an injection when you go and get like the flu shot. They're putting a little bit of the flu in you, so then your body can better counteract and fight against it. That's kind of the way that honey works as well. So to get local ingredients, you're going to have your local environment, the seasonal allergies that where you live already going and being introduced into your body, so then you can better fight off any allergens that you may have. So this mixture that I'm putting together is so great for this time of year. It's going to help fight off those cold and flu bacteria and viruses that are around, especially if you have kids. So I'll leave the recipe for this in the description bar as well. And then each day you're just gonna take like a spoonful, just eat it. And for your kids, don't give them too much. They really just need like 1/3 of a teaspoon, but they can consume this as well, and that will really help them to fight off anything going around their schools. Next, I'm going to cut a butternut squash in half, take the seeds out, and just roast this in the oven. I like to do this on a regular basis. I do this all year round. It's best to do it this time of year though, because butternut squash is in season. So cutting up a butternut squash is so easy. Much easier than in the spring or summer where butternut squash is not in season, and it just tastes so much better too to use seasonal ingredients. I do this all year round though, because I will bake it in the oven and then blend it up. I put it in freezer cubes, which I will show you once I blend it all up, and put it in the freezer. Then I use the cubes in recipes for my son. My son does not like vegetables. It is very difficult to get him to eat a vegetable, so I use the butternut squash to sneak vegetables in. I typically use this in his mac and cheese. I do buy the Annie's store-bought mac and cheese. I will add some of this butternut squash. It makes the best mac and cheese, and he really enjoys it too. And then he's also getting an extra vegetable. Here's the granola after it's done baking. It didn't come out as clumpy as I typically see. I don't think I added enough coconut oil, so I'll have to add a little bit more in the next batch, but this is totally fine. So I'm just going to mix this up and then put it on a cooling rack, let it completely cool before I put it in a storage container. I let this completely cool, so it's been a little bit of it just sitting here on the counter while I got other things done. Now I'm adding it to a mason jar for storage. This just looks so aesthetically pleasing. I absolutely love mason jars, and they take up hardly any space at all. I will just store this right in my pantry. It's easy access, everybody can see it and enjoy it throughout the week. I will have at the end of this video, after I declutter my closet, an example of what I add this to. Typically a yogurt parfait. If you're interested in seeing that, it'll be at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. I always put in the description bar chapters for each video too, so if there's a part that you're not interested in but you are looking for something specific, you can always skip ahead to that chapter. Just look in the description bar and it will tell you the time of where that particular cleaning or recipe is, and you can just skip right to that if you're looking for something specific. Next, my butternut squash has cooked, cooled, and now I have it in a blender. I'm just blending this all up, making it nice and smooth so then I can put it in the freezer. Here are the freezer trays that I use. They are silicone. I got them from Amazon. They came in a pack of 3, a green one, a blue one, and a purple one. I have had them since my son first started eating solid foods. This is how I made all of his food when he was a baby. I hardly ever bought jarred food at all. I would just make it myself. It was so incredibly easy, and it was very easy to store and bring with us when we were on the go. So if you are in that stage of life and looking to do that yourself too, there's lots of recipes for what to try with them, and you could just blend anything up basically and put it in the freezer. I do have to make an Amazon storefront. I feel like I've been getting a lot more questions about where things are from. Most things typically are from Amazon. It's just so easy and convenient. They literally have everything and anything that you're looking for. So I do have to get working on that so that I can link that for you, and also link any product that I'm using so then you guys can find them easily, as I know that is very helpful. I've done that too on other people's YouTube channels. I've watched and wondered where products were from and then gone to their Amazon stores and been able to find them that way. So I will get working on that and link that so you guys can have a place to go to. The last recipe I'm sharing with you is a dinner recipe that I absolutely love this time of year. Again, it uses seasonal ingredients with the sweet potato and Brussels sprouts. Sweet potatoes and Brussels sprouts are probably my favorite vegetables, especially sweet potatoes. I could eat sweet potatoes every single day. I'm just starting off by putting the sweet potato and Brussels sprouts in the oven. I put olive oil, salt, and pepper on them, kept it nice and simple. I'm boiling 3 eggs to make hard-boiled eggs. The recipe for this salad as well, it is a Cobb salad. It also comes with a recipe for the salad dressing. This is so easy. I always have all these ingredients on hand for this salad dressing. It's just olive oil, balsamic vinegar, maple syrup, salt, and pepper. Couldn't get easier than that. And like I said, I always have them in my pantry, so it's just so easy to just whip up. I put it in a mason jar and put it in the refrigerator while I get the rest of the ingredients ready, and then it is all ready and set for me to dress the salad. Just be careful when you dress the salad not to pour too much. Obviously in a mason jar it'll pour out pretty quickly, and you can definitely overdress the salad, which I feel like takes away from some of the ingredients. So just be mindful about that and just use a little bit of dressing. Unless you're like a dressing kind of person and you like it to be extra dressed, then go ahead and do that too. Here are all the ingredients put together. The bacon we had made the other day because we needed it for another recipe, so I just had to take that out of the refrigerator. The hard-boiled eggs, sweet potato, Brussels sprouts, and then I cut up some romaine lettuce. There's a salad dressing in the mason jar, and this recipe also has blue cheese. Now I'm just going to assemble the salad so that I can show you it all put together. It is so beautiful and delicious and absolutely perfect for this time of year as it is using seasonal ingredients. I'm sure you and your family are absolutely going to love this salad, especially if you love Cobb salads. Cobb salads are my favorite kind of salad. If I ever go to Panera Bread, which is not very often, I always get their Cobb salad. It is so good. And I'm really not a salad person at all. If I'm gonna have salad, I need it to have a lot of stuff like this. So this is just a staple for me this time of year. So quick, so easy, and it makes really great leftovers too. I needed to add a little bit of cleaning into this video for you. After all, this is a cleaning channel, right? So this is something that I desperately needed to get done anyways, is clean out this coat closet. It's not very big, but stuff has just been jam-packed in here over the last couple of months. It's been driving me crazy, and I'm at the point where I can't even close this door. So it is time to get this closet clean. As the holidays are approaching, I need this closet to be clean as well because it is cold here. People have coats on when they are coming, and we host holidays here quite often and many events around the holidays as well. So all of our guests need a place to be able to hang their coats. And I need to be able to shut this door. So if you have an area in your house that needs a little bit of decluttering, reorganizing, do that with me today. Even if you're not motivated to do it, just pick one thing in your house to go through. One area, one closet, or if you're low on time and just need something to get done to feel a little productive, just clean the dishes in your sink. That always makes me feel like I have a clean home. Now that I have everything out from this section, this definitely needs to be vacuumed and mopped. We do store our vacuums in here, our carpet cleaner, and this vacuum gets stored in here. It's so nice and convenient. I can just come in here, grab this vacuum every single day, use it, and then have a nice easy place to store it after I've vacuumed the entire house. Since we do have a black lab, I literally vacuum my house every single day. She sheds like crazy, and it's kind of unbelievable how much I vacuum up on a daily basis. So if you are new here and have not seen some of my cleaning videos, go back and watch some others. Majority of them I am definitely vacuuming, and you will see some glimpses of our dog. She doesn't ever come in this little hallway where this closet is, so you didn't get to see her today. But in lots of my other videos, you will see her. Her name is Millie. She will be 4 in December and has been the best dog in the entire world. We love her so much and have been fully enjoying her. This shelf is pretty well organized. I have had this in here for quite some time and don't have to reorganize it completely. I just want to check and do a quick overview of it to make sure everything is still being used. and in its place. I will do a full overview after I finish the cleaning process of this to show you everything that is in here. It is so convenient to have this shelf in here as there's so many little things that just need to be stored. So if you're looking for a storage solution within your closet, I highly recommend getting a little shelf like this. You can find them all over the place. Amazon, Walmart, Target, and they're not very expensive. So here's an overview of the closet. Up here is a bunch of my husband's tools. This is like a foot bath. There's just like no good place to store that. But when my husband gets home, I'm gonna ask him to go through those things and see if there's another place they can live besides the coat closet. Obviously, hang the coats. And then towards the bottom here, I have both of our vacuums, our carpet cleaner, and like my everyday vacuum just lives right there, easy access, and stores quite well there. Then we have these bags. This one is all the parts to this vacuum. This is our dog's bag, so it has her collar, a leash, doggy poop bags, treats, all kinds of things that she might need while we're out. So if we're gonna leave, we just grab that bag, have everything we need for her. The other one is my son's diaper bag. We barely use it, but we do use it sometimes when we need to bring more stuff with us. So I am just going to keep that there as we continue to declutter our life of baby things. My husband and my son have been really into feeding the birds, so that is just a bag of bird seed. I'm gonna leave right there. And then these are tools for my electric scrub brush. Then we have this bin here. This is just a really big like back massager. There's no good place to store this. I'm gonna leave it there. These are like the gun massagers. They store nicely in these totes that they come with. A flashlight in case the power goes out. This drawer is like my son's little art drawer. Coloring books, paints, Play-Doh. This is office supplies, so sticky notes, tape, extra pens and notepads. This one is all snow gear, so there's hats, gloves. Trying to make sure you guys can see. That one is all snow gear, so there's hats, gloves, scarves. This one is a couple more heat pads. We have like 3 of them in there. And then the bottom one stores all of my vacuum cleaner supplies, as well as the other attachments that are smaller that go to this brush cleaner, and also supplies for the robot cleaner. So everything in here is pretty organized, easy access, things we use on a regular basis. And then I also created space for our guests to be able to hang up their coats when we host throughout the winter months. I'm going to end off this video by showing you my yogurt parfait. I do have one of these typically as my morning snack throughout the days. Not every single day, but pretty typical for my morning snack to be a yogurt parfait. I just use this Chobani vanilla yogurt, strawberries, the granola that I made, and I'm a chocolate lover, so I do usually add some chocolate chips. Yogurt parfaits are so great to have. They provide some great nutrients. Yogurt is so good for a probiotic and your digestive system. And you can change these up any way you like. Add any kind of berry that you like. You could put bananas if you wanted to, granola, nuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, craisins, chocolate chips, any kind of toppings that you enjoy, you can add to a yogurt parfait and switch it up every single day if you wanted to. Thank you so much for stopping by, taking time out of your day to hang out with me. I hope you got lots of homemaking motivation and ideas in today's video. I hope you got some recipes that you can try out for you and your family and truly enjoy this season of life that we are in as homemakers. If you have not yet, please subscribe. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday, and I'll see you in my next video on Tuesday.